You've seen them all over YouTube and TikTok, these viral hacks that are supposed to make healthy eating so easy. But do they actually work? So today we're putting 25 of the most viral food hacks to the test to see if they are worth it. Hack number 1 is this viral 2-ingredient carrot salad that will make you craving carrots all day long. All you do is open up a bag of shredded carrots, add them to a bowl, and simply season with this magic. Voila, let's try it out. Wow, that's good. Lemony, salty, it like brings your carrots to a whole new level. Thank you, Fernanda, for showing me this hack. Hack number 2, we want to eat more potatoes, but sometimes the peel on russet potatoes are kind of gross. And so typically we just peel them slowly, one side at a time. But if you have a good peeler, the hack is to go forward and back, forward and back. And as long as you don't cut off your fingers, it goes a little bit faster, kind of. I don't know, this viral hack, I give it a 5 out of 10. But it does work. Maybe it's a little faster. I just am worried I'm gonna cut off my finger. Hack number 3, in order to make crispy fries without the oil, you take some ice water, then you'll add about 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Then you'll soak your French fries, your raw cut potatoes, in that mixture for 10 minutes. After the potatoes have soaked in this baking soda salt water, then we will dry them off really well. Then we'll add the dried potatoes to a bowl and we'll toss with some cornstarch and more tahini because it makes everything so good. And we already bought it for the carrots. We'll just shake it up. Then we will add this to our air fryer. We'll air fry on 400 for about 10 to 15 minutes. So for oil-free potatoes, I think I added too much cornstarch. So they are definitely crispy, very crispy, too dry because of my excess cornstarch, but maybe less, I don't know, they're awesome. They're golden, they're beautiful, and they taste amazing. Okay, this is probably the coolest viral hack out of all of them. So you take your ketchup packet, right? Most people open it just like this or to the side, and then we try and put ketchup on our French fry, kind of like this, right? It works, but next time try cutting it like this to the side and just go straight across, right? And then look, it makes for the perfect little dipping packet. What? I know, this one's crazy. So you just dip your French fry. Look at that. This is an amazing hack. Like I literally cannot wait to show my kids this hack. Brilliant. And as far as my failed cornstarch potatoes go, you don't need the cornstarch. They turn out really, really crispy just by soaking them beforehand, drying them off, and then adding your seasoning. No oil needed. This is so smart. Hack number 5 is to make nature's cereal. Literally all it is taking some blackberry to a bowl, some raspberries to a bowl, some blueberries to a bowl. I already washed everything. And then our pomegranate seeds. I love pomegranate seeds. So like cereal, we have all these different textures and flavors. And then instead of milk, we add coconut water. I don't know about this, but let's try it out. I mean, I love berries. It's refreshing. It's a little tart. Will it replace cereal? Probably not. I'm not a fan, but I do like topping my cereal with fruit. I don't think my kids will go for this. And speaking of berries, hack number 6 is to de-stem a strawberry by using a straw, pressing the straw in the center. Oh, it works. Okay. Kind of an interesting way to de-stem a strawberry, but it legit works. Makes a nice little hole in it. Let's do it again to see if that was just a fluke. Just go straight through and, oops. Only got half of it this time. Okay, so you have to have good aim. There we go. Interesting. I'd rather just pull it off like that. But, you know, I guess if you don't want to eat that part, it's a good way to get rid of it. My hack is that, did you know that the stem is actually edible? And so you don't even need to take it off. Okay, this one is actually from you guys. If you microwave a lemon, it makes it a heck of a lot easier to squeeze. And this is after you guys watching me struggle squeezing too many lemons. All you do is chop it, put it in the microwave. Just 30 seconds. Nice warm lemon, easier to squeeze. Look at that, so easy, single-handed. Next, you may ask, what are you gonna do with this lemon juice? Oh, well that leads us to hack number 8, cleaning your microwave with lemon juice because mine's pretty dirty. All right, I added a cup of water to that lemon juice and I'm also gonna add my half of the lemon because why not? It makes it even better. And yes, I have a very messy microwave because I have 6 children in a real life. Then we will microwave this anywhere between 3 to 5 minutes. And then for extra dirt, which my microwave definitely needs it, we'll add some baking soda to a washcloth and then scrub with this. I even might dip a little bit of that water in. Oh yeah, everything comes off so easy. The baking soda left a little bit of a film, so I would just do it without the baking soda and stick with the lemon. Hack number 9, while we're microwaving things, is to microwave an orange to make orange juice. Let's see if this one works. 1 minute. You don't want to microwave it too long, just enough to get it warm. Next, you roll it and then cut and squeeze. And the juices are supposed to flow like crazy. That's what it said online. I don't think it's any different. I mean, it's similar to the lemon hack. I mean, they even have some people just like literally put a straw. It's like you put a straw in it and then the juices just come out. But I don't really see that happening. Okay, so this doesn't really work. A little bit, yeah. All right, similar to the lemon hack, yes, it works, but it's not anything magic. It's easier to get juice if it's warm. Now let's drink it. It's really good though. Ooh, so good. Freshly squeezed orange juice. Mwah. Hey, real quick, I have this mini course. It's called How to Lose 2 Pounds in 1 Week, and it is so effective. You'll be able to eat abundantly and learn how to lose weight without even feeling like you're trying. It is so helpful, and I promise you it works. So go ahead and click on the link below to learn how to grab it yourself. For hack number 10, we're gonna roast some garlic in the microwave. All right, let's see if this one works. We're just gonna cut off the ends, similar to what you would do if you were roasting garlic in the oven. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of water here. I just added like a teaspoon of water, you can barely tell, but we're gonna put that upside down on the plate and put it in my freshly cleaned microwave. Okay, let's give it a good 10 minutes. This one failed. Fail. I think I cooked it way too long. Look at that. I mean, it works. I just cooked it way too long. Oh my gosh, it smells so bad. Ugh. It does work. Don't cook it for 10 minutes though if you have a small piece of garlic. Okay, I'm not gonna give up on this hack because of user error. That was totally my fault. So let's go ahead and try it again, but for like 3 minutes. Garlic is cut. You gotta add the water to a new plate. I'm gonna add a little more water this time, maybe like 2 teaspoons. All right, let's do this again. Oh my gosh, the other one, it wasn't even 5 minutes before it started smoking. So let's do 3 minutes and begin. Okay, so 3 minutes, it was steamed and roasted, maybe not caramelized, but at least it didn't burn. Yeah, probably a little too much water this time. So less water and less time is the secret. The next garlic hack is very similar. We're just gonna chop it, open it up, let's get all the little pieces out. And instead of taking the time to peel every single one, we're gonna use this hack. We're gonna put them in a jar and then just shake it around. Okay, let's test it out. Look at that, oh my gosh, it's peeled. That's pretty cool. And if some of them aren't, so some were, some weren't. So the ones that aren't, you can also just kind of smash it on a knife and then that will peel them right off. It'll be a lot easier to peel, yeah. Some still need a little more love. So again, that technique makes it easier. They are way easier to peel by just at least shaking them up. So at least that's worth your time. Okay, next I'm gonna show you multiple hacks while making dinner for my family because they're gonna get mad if I don't have dinner made by the end of this YouTube video. So I'll make taquitos and show you a bunch of hacks through the process. Hack number 12, when cutting an onion so that you don't cry, is to make sure your knife is wet and then save this root end for last because that is the part that will make you cry the most. And so you'll cut it from the other end first with a wet knife. So save this end for last. And then make sure your knife is wet.
Mom, what are you gonna make?
Now I'm starting to fill it. So you can also wet down the onions too, and that should help as well. Should we do that?
Yes.
So we wet down the onions, and you know me, I like to use my chopper.
Done.
Perfect, I didn't even cry once. Woo! Okay, we're gonna add our onions.
Onions into the pot.
And then let's cook it. Add some water to water saute. And then this garlic that I roasted in the microwave, we're just gonna squeeze out. if I can. This could be a fail. Squeeze out the garlic, squeeze out. There we go, it's squeezing out. All right, this garlic is kind of still in too many pieces, so I'm gonna squish it. I'm just gonna take it out and chop it a little bit better. Put it through a chopper.
Now?
Yeah. Much better. Now we don't have chunks of garlic. Onions are cooked. Let's add corn. Just add the whole thing of corn. It's about half the bag of corn. Hack number 13 is how to cut a bell pepper according to the viral videos. You take your bell pepper and you place it upside down and then you cut along those lines.
Oh.
Be careful with your hands. Cut along the natural lines and you open it up. And then it just makes it easier to kind of peel off. Hack number 14 is to use this chopper. Yes, I don't even clean it if I'm cooking the same meal. Be very careful, but I love a good chopper. It's easy for the kids to get involved. Okay, chop it. It's nice when the kids can get involved and then they're more likely to eat the dinner. We'll add the bell peppers. Perfect. Let those cook on low with the corn and the onions. Okay, for this next hack, it's super simple. So we're gonna add some beans. Okay, so if you happen to buy a can that has this lid, so what you do is you
do
it,
that.
right?
Like that.
But then you twist it. Just like that. So you've opened it and now twist it and then you open it up. Be careful. So when you twist it around, it makes it easier to pull back, to pull the can lid back. All right, let's dump it out.
Yeah, that is good.
All right, you wanna add it to the,
Now we're gonna add the beans into the meal.
let's mix it up. Hack number 16 is disguise your tofu with a cheese grater. Instead of crumbling it up and getting your hands all cold, you can get the tofu into small pieces with your cheese grater. It has to be extra firm tofu, but we'll just grate it right in here. Because I'm feeding my large family, I'm doing the whole thing of tofu.
That's what you do with the rest. You crumble it.
Yeah, I just kind of crumble the ends.
Crunch.
So now we need to flavor this so it actually tastes good. I'm gonna
Seasoning.
add in about a packet of taco seasoning.
And mix it. Smash it. Mix it.
And we'll add a cup of salsa, your salsa of choice. Next, we're adding some tomato paste, and tomato paste is kind of a pain. So, especially when it's in these cans. So we'll open up one end, and then we're gonna flip it and open up the other end. I push out the tomato paste. What? Just like that.
And then we mix it. Mix it.
But there we have it.
That's how you do it, right, Mom?
That's how you do it.
Can I
really
help you
tomato
mix it?
pasty, but it's okay. Hack number 18 is to use yogurt instead of sour cream. We know that Greek yogurt is often a substitute for sour cream as a typical regular hack, but you can also use, I prefer almond milk or cashew-based milk as a type of yogurt instead. And as long as it's plain and unsweetened, I do not like coconut milk because it tastes like coconuts. So you have to be careful. If you can find the high protein version, even better. That's not available at my store, but you can use plant-based yogurt like you would sour cream. And yet again, tahini makes everything taste better. So we're gonna add a good amount of seasoning. And I know I'm gonna have people ask, hey, what's your recipe? And I'm like, well, I'm just kind of throwing it together because I wanted to show you hacks. But I just taste and go. I'm like, yep, a little more of this, a little more of that. And here we go. Let's put it in our tortillas. I am gonna add a second can of beans though, because we like beans in our family. All right.
I love beans.
I know you love beans, huh? Much better. Perfect now. Okay, for the next hack, you've probably seen it before. Shari in my membership reminded me of it, but you just place your tortilla just right on the burner of the stove, just for a hot second. Hot. And then flip it around. And then we'll fill up our tortilla. It's easier, it's nice and easy to work with. Taquito numero uno. Getting it warm enough, but not too warm that I can't handle it. Perfect. All right, let's put these in the air fryer. Hack number 19 is to always make more than enough food so that if you're making one meal, might as well save the leftovers for a future meal. Future you will thank you. But considering that I grew up in the LDS faith and still practice, you know that it's always wise to have a casserole on hand just in case someone had a baby or someone's in the hospital and you can easily bring by food. Always on hand. It's a good hack to follow, and taquitos or enchiladas are the best type of freezer meals. People just assume it's chicken, even though we know it's tofu. Future me will thank me. Stick that right in the freezer. Okay, I'm trying this viral hack for the first time. We're gonna take our cilantro and we're gonna push it through a cheese grater to de-stem it. This is definitely a viral hack. It's like practical, maybe, let's see. It works. It totally works though. Awesome, pretty good. And by future me will thank me, it might be future me tonight because I burned the last batch as I was doing the cilantro hack. It's okay, we can still eat these, right?
Yeah, I'm not.
You're not gonna eat them? No, this one's not burnt.
What is the non-burnt one?
Where's the non-burnt one? Let's see. See, look, if you turn it around, it's not burnt.
Yeah, it's not for everybody. Don't worry about that.
There you go, see, it's not burnt. We'll put our cilantro on top. It's so beautiful. Crunchy, ready to try it?
No.
Even though it's burned?
I'm putting ice on it.
Don't put ice on it. You just have to kind of take, if you just cut off the burnt part. There you go. See? Totally works. You just take off the burnt part.
It tastes good.
It tastes good? What do you think? Pretty good?
I didn't.
You haven't tasted it yet? For hack number 20, use silken tofu to make your smoothies way creamier, higher in protein, and just delicious. Honestly, it can taste like ice cream. We're making the raspberry almond shake from my blog, but with one little change. Instead of ice, we're going to use riced cauliflower. Using riced cauliflower is hack number 21 instead of ice in your next smoothie. Why? Because it adds in more veggies and keeps everything nice and cool. Hack 22 is to use frozen fruit. I mean, that's kind of a given in your smoothies, but it just is cheaper than buying the fresh fruit. You get more bang for your buck. And then we cover the flavor of the cauliflower with a little bit of nut butter and a little bit of plant milk. And then usually I put maple syrup in this, but I am out. So I'm just going to have to use regular sweetener, as in sugar. A little bit of sugar. Like, look at how delicious and creamy that is. Looks so good. Vibrant.
Can I taste it?
Okay, guys. You like it?
Good.
Super good, huh? For hack 23, let's make hash browns in the waffle iron. Okay, I'm gonna spray my waffle pan, and honestly, this is hack 23 and a half, is to use misto. So you don't have to buy the aerosol cans. You put oil inside, pump it up, and then you can just spray. Perfect for popcorn and so many other things. All right, now let's put in those hash browns. And I'm gonna add a little bit of salt, maybe some garlic powder. I really love this wood-fired garlic salt. It's so good. And yes, it is garlic salt. I had to learn the hard way. It's not just garlic. You don't need to add salt after adding this. All right, cook it up. Okay, let's test it out. Pretty good. I did still get some that stuck. Oh, not bad though. All right, let's see if we can get it out. Yeah, not bad. Okay, this is a good one. I like it. It makes them really crispy. Look at this. These look and taste amazing. My house smells amazing. This is a great hack. I'll definitely do this again, especially if I'm just making food for me. It would kind of be hard with my whole family, but still, it makes it really quick. It's good. For hack number 24, we're making double baked pasta. This is leftover pasta from a meal that we ate, and then my kids didn't want to eat the leftovers. So I'll show you how to make them nice and crispy. And this one I definitely got from a viral TikTok video. Let me show you how to put it together. It's so easy. All you do is add your pasta to your air fryer. Spread it out, make sure there's enough space between each piece of pasta. And then I like to season it a little bit more, so we're also gonna add this wood-fired garlic just to give it a little bit more flavor from whatever it was that I put on there originally. As you air fry it, it tends to lose a little flavor, so it's nice to add a little bit more. Now let's put it in the air fryer. We're just gonna cook it until it's crispy, so I'm starting at 450 for 15 minutes, but I'll check on it after 7. Okay, it's been about 7 minutes, and these look done. Look at that. See how they're like crunchy? Looks so good though. I don't know why crunchy pasta is so much better than regular pasta, but it is. It really is. It's almost like this turns pasta into French fries.
Are these crunchy noodles?
Yeah, do you like them?
They're not crunchy.
Because they've been sitting out for a while.
I'm gonna just draw a marker over what I wrote.
And for hack number 25, we are going to make homemade Snicker bites. They take 2 seconds, but I want to show you how to make them with a twist. All you do is grab some dates, make sure they're pitted. You'll open it up, and we add some crunchy peanut butter or any type of peanut butter. But if it's like a Snickers, then it's gonna have to be crunchy. Then you'll add in some chocolate chips, super simple. I usually do about 3. Now this is the typical Snickers bite. My favorite treat of all time whenever I want something sweet at night. I love making these. It tastes like a cookie to me. It's so good. Now I want to show you how to make them with a twist. Now I don't know how this happened or when it started happening, but the original Snickers bite, they're the viral version. This next version is like a weird twist that my kids put together. And it's probably because they couldn't find the chocolate chips. So what my kids do is they take the date, they put peanut butter on it, and they add jam. Just raspberry jam. I've actually never tried it. I see them eat it and I think they're weird, but let's try it. I guess if you can't find chocolate, jam is the next best thing. So let's try it out. Interesting. Good, but it doesn't quite hit the spot like chocolate, but it's good. If you like this video, I know you'll absolutely love my other video, 8 vegan hacks to save time and money. So check that one out next.